class.
You do what?
I do social studies and writing in my class with
You
Miss
do.
Branny. My dad's Miss Branny.
Does that look like her?
No.
Okay. So what is our book called today?
Different.
Different. Let's just take a second to just kind of look at it. Kind of wonder what it could be about.
Oh,
Okay.
I'm using empathy right now.
Yes, you are. Empathy is important, isn't it?
Right there.
Yeah, that guy he kind of looks like he's probably using the most empathy, I would say. Okay, so let's go through. And look this book has a glossary for us. Do you know what a glossary is?
A glossary is what happens like in the whole book, so you know where it is.
It kind of a glossary is going to point out some important words for us. So if there's a word that we read, we'll go to the glossary and say, what did that word mean in the book? And it will give a definition for us. So let's go over some of those definitions. So we have deaf. Do you know what deaf means?
Death?
Deaf. Like I have a friend who's deaf. And she uses sign language to talk. Do you know what that could mean?
Like ref, maybe.
So if someone's deaf, that means that they can't hear, that their ears don't work, so they can't hear, or they can only hear a tiny bit, so it's hard for them to hear. What does insult mean? Like, you insulted me. So insult means to say something rude to somebody, like, I don't like your hair. That's an insult. What about keep away?
Keep away is like, here, it's mine.
Yeah, so if we played keep away, it'd be like I'd toss the ball to you and you keep it away from Ingrid. And then you toss it back to me and I don't let Ingrid have it. And then I toss it back to you, so we're keeping it away. Yeah. You know what a playground?
Yeah, it's where a place you play like this.
Yes, just like that. Okay, what about cents?
Cents?
Yeah.
Like those, like...
Oh, no, not money. So cents. So cents.
Oh, yeah. Cents is like your nose or your eyes or your mouth.
Yeah. So in today's book, when we read, a sense is going to mean to become aware of something. So, I had a sense that was going to happen. What about teasing? What does teasing mean?
Teasing is like when you're... You know like that Peppa Pig?
Yeah.
He teased George. Like he's fake. Like she's gonna not do it. Like, here's the ball, George.
Oh, then she throws it. So yeah, that is teasing. That's a good example of teasing. So let's go through the pictures. And then let's make some predictions. And as you make predictions, I'm gonna write them down. And then we're gonna halfway through reading the book, we're gonna look at your predictions and see if you've made right predictions or if you want them to change. And then at the very end, we'll review what happens. So
We need the pool.
So let's go through the pictures here.
Let's read the whole story.
We will. It looks interesting, doesn't it? So going through the pictures, what are some things that you think are going to happen in the story?
It's different, like happy, sad, happy, sad, happy, sad, happy, sad.
So you think there's going to be different moods?
Yeah.
Okay, and our main character, Kevin, what do you think are some things that he's going to do?
He handed that hat to him.
So you think that he's going to do something kind for that boy?
Yeah.
Okay, so do something kind by handing his hat back, you think? Hand his hat back. And let's make a prediction how we think the story's going to end.
That he's going to become friends with the boys.
So maybe Kevin and that boy will become friends.
That might be
I like that prediction. I hope that comes true. It's always good to make new friends, right? And to be nice to everybody.
You know, like this. Hi.
Okie dokie, Sam. So let's start reading. Page 3. We start in here. Can you read it?
Yeah.
Ready? Kevin
Finished his homework in the library after school and hurried out. He hoped there were still enough guys around for a good game of basketball.
The next page is right here. Kevin
turned the corner toward the schoolyard. He could see some boys across the playground. They were all making noise and having fun. He was glad they were still there.
Okay, so now let's actually pause here. So now we have Kevin.
Yep.
And so far, what has happened?
He finished his homework. Then he sees that the boys are having fun and he wants to join.
Okay, so then so some of our predictions we made were that the moods were going to be different. And that Kevin was going to do a kind thing and hand the hat back to the other guy, and that they were going to become friends. So based off of what we just read, do you think that that's still going to happen? Or what are some other predictions you want to make? So based off of what we reviewed before, do you think that when he gets out there, they're going to be playing basketball? Or what does it look, in this picture, what does it look like they're doing?
They're laughing at him. Like this. Ha 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 ha.
Who are they laughing at?
That is the boy.
So they're laughing at the boy. So then do you want to say that you think Kevin's going to get out there and they're going to be laughing at the boy?
Yeah.
Okay.
Laugh at boy. Laugh at boy. Let's laugh at the boy. Let's laugh at the boy, boys.
But do you think it'll be good laughing, or do you think it'll be maybe more teasing kind of laugh?
Laughing.
You think they're having fun?
Yeah.
Okay.
No.
Like just
let's just do.
having fun. Okay. Okay, so let's keep on reading. Okay, right here.
As Kevin came closer to the boys, he could sense that something was wrong. The boys were grouped closely together, and their cheers sounded more like teasing.
So do we think that they're having fun?
No.
No, they're teasing him. And look at, there's that word sense that we talked about before. So it says, as Kevin came closer to the boys, he could sense that something was wrong.
I don't get it.
You don't get it?
Yeah.
So that'd be like if your mom's cooking something, you can smell it good. You could be like, I sense mom's cooking something good.
That's what I was menting.
Yeah, so here, Kevin's walking up closer and he can see and he can hear, so he can see that they might not be having fun and he can hear what they're doing to him. And so he's like, I sense that something's wrong based off of what I see and what I hear. Does that make more sense?
Yeah.
Okay. So what happened at the very end of the book?
That boy really wants to make him happy.
He does. And did he stand up to the bullies?
Yeah.
And he said that must have hurt his feelings, you teasing him.
Yep.
So do you think that he does the right thing?
Yep.
Yeah, I think so too. So now, before you predicted that there would be different moods. And I would think that there were different moods, right? At first he thought he was going to go play basketball. And then at the end of the book, he found out that his friends were teasing a deaf boy. And he didn't like that. So there was different moods.
And then he wants to become friends with him.
He does. That's so nice. And then he said that he was going to do the kind thing and hand the hat back. And did that happen? That happened. That was a good prediction. And then you thought that Kevin and the boy would become friends. Did that happen?
Yeah.
That happened too, Sam. Good job. So you did a good job on your predictions, and you made predictions off of the pictures and going through the book and kind of off of the words we talked about. So good job, buddy. Let's see here. So now, I'm going to have you, I brought some stuff here, create a poster of yourself, and we're going to label it with one thing that makes Sam different. What's something that's different about you that you love? Or one thing that describes you?
I'm going to draw something when I was right here is Baby Mickey, my favorite toy. Oh, I see that he's in the toy bin.
You still have him?
Yep, I still have.
Well, he must have been really special to you then.
I still have. He better be in this tin.
Is Mickey hiding from you?